Hello students, welcome back with next part of Geography Chapter 5, which is water. In the last video, we studied about water cycle, distribution of water bodies and oceans circulations. In this video, we will study about waves, tides and oceans currents. As you know, tides, waves and ocean currents are the three types of movement of ocean water. Waves. Wind blowing on the surface of the ocean water causes it to rise and fall alternately. This pattern of rising and falling water is called waves. The highest point of a wave is called crest and the lowest point is called trough. The horizontal distance between two crests is called wavelength and the vertical distance between a crest and a trough is called wave height. The speed of wind has an impact on the shape and size of the waves. Generally, winds form small waves while harsh winds form large waves. Violent and stormy winds create huge and often destructive waves. Tsunami is one such destructive wave. A tsunami is a series of ocean waves that can reach the height of over 100 feet before crashing ashore. It is usually caused by undersea earthquakes and volcanic eruptions or a coastal landslides. A tsunami caused great amount of destruction. Tides. The water level is a sea or an ocean rises and falls regularly twice a day. This periodic change in the level of water is called tides. Tides are caused due to the gravitational pull of the sun and the moon. The gravitational pull of the moon is much higher than that of the sun because the moon is closer to the earth. The moon gravitational pull causes high tides and low tides. When the water level rises and moves toward the seashore, it is known as high tide or flow tide. When the water level recedes and moves away from the coast, it is known as low tide. There are two high tides and two low tides in a day. The height of the tides is not constant and depends on the position of the moon and the sun. During full moon and new moon days, the sun, the moon and the earth are in a straight line. On these days, the combined gravitational pull of the sun and the moon is in the same direction and is very high. This results in the formation of very high tides called spring tides. On half moon days, the sun and the moon make right angles with the earth. Hence, their gravitational pull is nullified, resulting in very low tides called neap tides. Importance of tides. Fishermen greatly benefit due to tides as fish come near the coast during high tide. Tides are of immense help in shipping and navigation. Ships leave the harbor when the tide goes out and enter when the tides come in. Spring tides are especially favorable for large ships. Tides clear mud and silt deposit from the mouth of rivers and so keep them open for ships. And tides are a very important source of renewable energy in the form of fast movement of water during inflow and outflow. Ocean's currents. The horizontal movements of large volumes of ocean water in definite direction along a set path is called an ocean current. Set path is called an ocean current. Ocean currents are caused due to rotation of the earth. Action of prevailing in winds on the water surface, changes in ocean temperature, salinity of water, and the shape of the coast. Due to the rotation of the earth, ocean currents move clockwise in the northern hemisphere and anti-clockwise in the southern hemisphere. Ocean currents vary in temperature and they can be cold or warm. On the basis of temperature, ocean currents are classified into two types: warm ocean currents and cold ocean currents. They move swiftly at a speed of 2 km to 10 km per hour. Broad and slow moving ocean currents are called drifts. They move at a speed of 3 km per hour. Ocean currents affect the temperature of coastal areas. Places from which cold currents pass are colder than places from which warm currents pass. They affect the rainfall of a place. Winds passing over warm currents collect moisture and bring rainfall over the coastal areas that they pass through. Places where warm and cold current meet create ideal conditions for the growth of planktons, which are a source of food for fish. Thus, a large population of fish is found here, and ocean currents help in navigation. Ships that sail in the direction of the currents move faster, saving time and fuel. I hope clear the concept of water. That's all. Thank you.